Hey everybody, back in the shop. Made it home from Batesville. I got home last night. Just got the car unloaded and some of the stuff out of the trailer. It was a pretty successful weekend, I'd say, for us. Started off down there with some mechanical issues, broken motor mounts. So that was pretty much wasted the first day we were down there. We went out for the C main at the end of the night just to make sure everything was good. Changed a bunch of stuff. Tried to free the car up, and it definitely helped. Then Thursday, went out in our heat race. Had a couple pretty good cars starting out front. Started last. We drew terrible all week for starting spots. We drew a 96 out of 150, a 147 out of 150, and a 79 out of 100. Those were our draws for the week, so pretty impressive. But so we started last night. We run second. That put us starting, I think we started 19th in that feature, and we got moved up a few spots, got up to 16th. Car was better, but I think we could have been a little bit better. So then that put us Friday. We drew, of course, terrible. Started last row of the heat, and we drove to the lead and checked out on them in that. So that was cool. Then we drew the 2 for the feature, and we ended up third in that to Terry Phillips and Benji Lacrosse, I think, run second. And we had some pretty stout guys behind us, so that made us feel really good. I think fourth place was like 2.5 seconds back on us by the time we got to the finish line there. So that was really good. That locked us into the big 50,000 to win show on Saturday, putting us third row outside. For that race, they start 3 wide, so that's pretty wild. Last year, I think we started 4th row middle. So this year was a little bit better. We were 1 spot further forward. We run really good in the feature. We tightened the car up a little bit too much. I think if we would have left it a little more free, we would have been a lot better where we were running. We weren't very good up top, so I had to run the bottom. But we were just a little too tight, and it was hurting us coming out of the corner. But, I mean, we were running with the best in the country by far. I mean, hell, the guy that finished ahead of me, I believe, a few weeks ago, he won Boone Super Nationals. So, I mean, the top 9 cars ahead of me, those guys are just badasses. They went all over the country, and even the guys, behind me Wendell Wallace finished behind me, and that guy's, I don't know how many races that guy's won, about 1 million. He's been doing it forever, and he's got 1 million laps around Batesville. Seems how he lives just down the street. But no, we're really happy. Didn't tear the car up. I think the worst damage, well, besides the motor mount deal, but as far as damage, the worst we had was right rear quarter panel was folded a little bit after the 71 laps. But I mean, to race with those guys, they race clean. They race you hard, but they race you clean. It's a little bit different than what I'm used to. You can drive down in the corner underneath somebody, and you don't have to worry about them driving over your nose, or you're on the outside of them. You're not worried about them sliding up and blasting the door. They race you with respect, and that's really cool. I run side by side with that Cody Laney forever, Benji Lacrosse. We run side by side for a while. The Taylors, Peyton Taylor and Jeff Taylor. But it's really cool racing against those guys. It kind of shows you where you're at as far as your program. Because if your stuff's not good, they're going to show you your stuff's not good. So I think we got a really good piece right now, as far as on the national scene. Even when we went out to Minnesota, we run with these guys, and I think we can get better. We're not exactly where I want to be. You want to be able to go out and run. You want to go out and win every night, but it's tough with these guys. There's 100 cars there, and I'd say probably 40 of them guys could have won that race, But it was a hell of a race. I got some good GoPro footage of my heat race Friday night that I won, And then I got a lot of the 71 lap feature, but I guess my data card isn't big enough on my GoPro, so it cut off. I'd say we got probably 3/4 of it, but I mean, really after that, there wasn't a whole lot of action, but it's pretty good footage. I mean, you see them guys in front of me battling it out, running side by side with a few of them guys, so it's really cool. But yeah, we got back last night, been lazy most of the day, decided to come out here, unload some stuff. Now it's time to get to work, tear some stuff down, get ready for next year. But overall, really happy with the trip. I mean, it was a long trip for sure. 13 hours there, 13 hours back, racing 4 days. Just glad we could make the show. It's a long ways to go and not make it, but it's 2 years in a row we've made it, so that's really cool. It's a really cool race, awesome track. The facility's really neat. It was a little bit rough. The track, like Mooney there, the promoter owner, said it's got character, and it definitely had some character, but they worked on it and they got it better. There's a couple little holes getting into each corner, but other than that, it was pretty good. I really like that place. It slicks off top to bottom. It's racy, 3-4 wide all night long. Heat races were awesome. The features were great. The payout was good. It's a really cool deal. I hope they keep doing it. He did say that he's not going to pay $50,000 next year. He got 100 cars, but hell, if I'm paying $50,000 to guys, I would expect more guys to show up. So that was a little bit disappointing, I think, for him. But for me, it was fine. Less guys I got to race against. But no, it's cool. We're on top 10. 100 guys were there trying to, race their way in, and we were one of 30 guys to do that. And then to finish ahead of a lot of those guys is really neat. I'm really happy with it. Really happy with the race cars. Really excited to go into next year. All my cars race ready to go. Customer cars ready to go. I think it's going to be a really good year. Got some guys calling me wanting pricing on cars, so that's even cooler yet. Hopefully we can get some of them guys in them. But yeah, it was a fun weekend. Got to see some people we haven't seen in a while. My buddy Heath, he helped us out quite a bit down there. He's from down in Arkansas and has got some laps down there, so that was really cool to have him giving us a hand and kind of showing us some stuff we need to do while we're down there. And then Austin Harnick and his dad were parked right next to us all week, so that was really cool. They're awesome people, super nice people. So that was cool. And so yeah, we just got back and got to tear into that old IMCA car still, but get that stripped down. I think we're going to be going down to Diamond probably, I'd say, in the next 3-4 weeks to pick up the new cars, drop that one off and another one off to get fixed, and then get a customer car and start getting to work. I think we are pretty sure we're done for the year unless something pops up and maybe somebody wants me to drive a car for them or something, but I think all my equipment will be staying home. But I'll jump off here. I ain't going to go on and on. Check out those in-car videos. They're pretty sweet. You can see the start of the 3-wide race, then just all the battles throughout. And then my heat race the other night was pretty good with that Timothy Culp. He was leading and drove around him, and he threw a slider, and it was a fun race. He drove me clean, drove me hard, which is what I expect out of them guys, But yeah, so we'll get on here. I don't know. I'm going to do some giveaway stuff, so make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about it. We'll be doing some door panel giveaways. I think we got a couple leftover shirts, and maybe we can find some more random shit around here we can give away. Yeah, so I guess like, subscribe, share, do all that stuff with your friends. Appreciate everybody watching this. Just want to thank all the sponsors that help us out on this racing deal. Of course, my mom and my dad, Thurlby Automotive. If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't. There's no way in hell we'd be doing this. So can't thank them enough. And just all the product sponsors and everybody that helps us. takes a lot to go up and down the road, and then of course my crew, you know, Todd's with me 99% of the time, does so much for us. And this weekend we had Brody go with us, and then of course Heath when we were down there, and then my wife and my son Easton. My wife Ashley, she does more than she should for me, let's put it that way. She lets me, I guess, live the dream. She busts her ass at work, and you know, I can't thank her enough for what she does for us. It's a pretty cool deal. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here. Video's gonna be long enough with all the in-car stuff, so we'll probably jump back on here maybe next week or something, and maybe do that giveaway deal. I got to think on that, how I want to do it, but we'll figure it out. I'll let everybody know how it's gonna go. So, all right. Well, hopefully you guys enjoy it. We will chat at you guys later on. Thanks.